Welcome back to another video. Financial update. It is 8:06 a.m. Friday, October 9th. I have worked out, I am caffeinated, and I have the day off. So, I don't know, maybe we do a live stream kind of thing today if there's interest on my other channel. Maybe I'll post on Social Galactic. I don't know. Maybe not. Let's get into it. First off, I'm going to pull out my portfolio off the screen, my stock and whatnot portfolio. As of right now, I am up a whole percentage, 1%, so up about $400 in that portfolio. And looking at the major markets, the NASDAQ is up, the Dow Jones is up, and the S&P 500 is up. MVIS is up pretty significantly today, 15%. I don't really go into individual stocks too much, but somebody gave me a tip on this. It was one of you bears, and you were proven correct today at least. So good job, and thank you for that because I bought some. Remember that news I was telling you about? How the CEO of Coinbase said we're going to go apolitical and you guys can get paid to quit if that's going to be a problem for you? Well, 60 employees from Coinbase have left following the apolitical company statement. After sharing a new apolitical company mission last week, Coinbase CEO Brian Armstrong admitted that 5% of employees have left and a handful of others are in talks of leaving. About 5% or 60 employees of Coinbase have taken advantage of the generous exit package the exchange offered to anyone who disagreed with the company's politics, or in this case, lack thereof. I just added that in there because they are apolitical. Like, basically, every company was run until 4 or 5 years ago. You did not discuss politics, religion at work. You did not tell people how much you were making. There were taboo topics at work that corporate America has known about for a long time, and it's kind of going out the window now. Where I work and where I've worked in the past, all these youngsters are sharing their salaries and getting butthurt when they find out that one of their colleagues is making more. Politics and religion is discussed profusely. It's terrible. But let's keep going. According to the recent update shared by Coinbase CEO Brian Armstrong, the company executives could have done a better job in clarifying how the apolitical culture would work. This led to confusion among employees, which had many difficult conversations about what our apolitical culture means in practice. Armstrong also admitted that the number of leaving employees could increase as, quote, there are a handful of other conversations still ongoing, even though the deadline has passed for people taking the exit package. Coinbase CEO noted that he was worried regarding the effects on people from the underrepresented minority population. However, their reaction was rather promising, so he was worried. Quote, it was reassuring to see that people from underrepresented groups at Coinbase have not taken the exit package in numbers disproportionate to the overall population. So all the white SJWs are leaving, basically. The people who are not of the actual diverse people aren't leaving. Despite the number of people leaving the exchange, Armstrong believes that it will ultimately help the entire team to come together and be stronger and more united than before. I agree. Brian Armstrong initially posted the mission-focused and apolitical company goal last week. The message received controversial responses from numerous famous individuals, including Twitter CEO Jack Dorsey. Dorsey openly disagreed, saying that Bitcoin and the cryptocurrency field is, quote, direct activism. Calm down, Dorsey. Just because you like Bitcoin doesn't mean you have to be an Antifa BLM communist. Anyway, there's your Coinbase update. He basically has already lost 60 employees. And I pulled it up on Crunchbase just to kind of see, but they're in the 251 to 500 bracket. So if you do the math, 5% of their employees isn't really that bad. It could be a lot worse. So that's your update in that situation. Bitcoin has topped $11,000 for the first time in almost 3 weeks. But not for the first time this year. We've crossed $11,000 quite a few times. So crossing it again is only a bullish sign for Bitcoin. Bitcoin broke through 11K on Friday, reaching its highest price in almost 3 weeks. The rise comes a day after payments company Square announced that it had put 1% of its total assets into the large cryptocurrency market. So I mentioned it yesterday, and it looks like the price has been reflected today. But yes, we had MicroStrategy go and buy $500 million worth of Bitcoin. Now we have Square buying $50 million worth of Bitcoin, but other companies are going to follow. This is really, really, really big news. The price hit $11,023 at 11:05 UTC, the highest since September 20th, according to CoinDesk Bitcoin Price Index. The rally to 11,000 marked an upside break from the past 2 weeks' range of about 10,500 and 10,800. The cryptocurrency remained fairly steady above 10,000 over the past 2 weeks, Despite news of the KuCoin exchange hack, U.S. regulators bringing criminal and civil charges against BitMEX, and President Trump's announcement he would end talks with Democratic lawmakers over a new stimulus package. Because the stimulus package really didn't have a whole lot to do with stimulus, did it? Good job on that. All right. Ripple enters lending with XRP credit lines to fund global payments. I like it. Ripple, the payment startup with a multi-billion-dollar valuation, an IPO on the cards, and a complex relationship with the XRP cryptocurrency, is branching out into the lending business. Cool. On Friday, the Silicon Valley-based fintech unveiled its line of credit for customers using its on-demand liquidity service, per a company blog post. Quote, "This is our first time testing a product offering in the lending space," unquote. A company spokesperson confirmed to CoinDesk. Quote, "We may decide to build out a more robust offering in the future," end quote. According to Ripple, the credit line will enable small to medium enterprises to expand their business where they would otherwise face stalled growth, inhibiting their ability to compete with larger companies. Those companies using ODL on RippleNet, a network of payment providers, will be able to buy XRP from Ripple on credit and will be charged a fee on the amount borrowed. The service is designed to facilitate low-cost financing for cross-border payments compared to traditional means and has been trialed by RippleNet customers via a pilot program, the company said. ODL uses XRP as a bridge currency to facilitate cross-border payments. For example, a Canadian business that needs to pay a supplier in Israel but can't find a foreign exchange dealer willing to exchange loonies for shekels can instead convert the money into and out of XRP. Quick snap. Yes, we've always known that about XRP. It is designed for this, right? So that's cool. And also, is Israel's currency really called shekels? Like, seriously, I thought that was a meme. That is actually kind of funny and sad. In the same example, the credit line means that the Canadian firm doesn't have to front the money. It locks in at a rate at the time of payment and then repays Ripple when it's convenient, the company says. Ripple holds 6.2 billion XRP, worth about 1.55 billion at current prices. Its stash accounts for 6% of the total XRP supply when counting both the 45 billion in circulation and 48.6 in escrow. The company periodically sells XRP into the market. And that's cool. It's bullish for crypto and it's bullish for XRP, so good on them. I think that was it for the news that I wanted to highlight. Let's go into some price news. First of all, let's refresh, but Bitcoin is still hanging over 11,000 at 1135, but this is very, very green all around with a few exceptions. Ethereum and Bitcoin are doing very well. And I did see this, and I feel like I have to say something, but I mean, yeah, Chainlink and Polkadot have pumped majorly, but go down, go down, go down. Where is it? It is right there. Yearn has really jumped up again. We were talking, I think, right there where my mouse is yesterday. We saw that dip up and it's continued to go up. So for those of you who may have bought into Yearn Finance when it was $35,000, I hope for your sake it gets over that so you can sell this crap. But it pumped up pretty hard. UMA also big pump, and I think what was it? Where is it now? It's actually like, where's Uniswap? Uniswap was in like the 50th, and now it's doing good. Like it's down, like actually it's down pretty significantly in the day, but overall it actually rose up quite a bit. But I don't believe in that stuff. I'm not really into the high risk cryptos anymore at this point. I don't want to play roulette with DeFi. I'm in DeFi. It's called Ethereum. That's what I do. And then if we go over to the gold news, gold is actually up pretty significantly back into the 1900 ranges. Silver is also doing really well as well. Gold and silver are rallying pretty hard right now. Let's see why. Bitcoin, US dollar. What? Bitcoin? Wait, where's my gold news? Where's my gold news? I don't come here for Bitcoin news, guys. I come here for gold news. Where is it? There's usually like a price update on gold. There it is. All right, gold breaks 1900 leading into the U.S. session. Gold is ending the week on the front foot as the precious metal pushed 0.89% higher overnight. Despite this, the risk sentiment has been very mixed during the Asian session as the Nikkei 225 has fallen 0.12%, while Australia's ASX trades flat. Another thing that could have affected the gold market was Chinese markets opening again. Their indices played catch-up and opened higher with the Shanghai Composite closing 1.68% higher. Overnight, there was some data So overnight, there was some data to digest. Japanese household spending missed consensus estimates of 3.2% to print at 1.7% for the month of August. Elsewhere, Chinese services PMI came in marginally higher than the last month's, regarding 54 to 54.8. The big news came from the White House, who announced they are shifting their stance on fiscal stimulus again, as Treasury Secretary Steven Mnuchin apparently told House Speaker Pelosi that Trump wanted an agreement on a comprehensive stimulus package. So he does want to come back to the table? Interesting. Let's see how that goes. Elsewhere in the commodity sector, silver has pushed over 2%, and platinum's having a great start to the session, up around 1.31%. I don't do platinum, guys. Don't ask me why. It's just not a thing I care about. The rest of this is boring. I'm not going to read it. But gold is up, guys. Gold is up bigly. So if you bought it a week ago, good on you. Anyways, that's going to do it today. And I will see y'all on Monday. Have a great day. Take care.